Going to site settings. For refinable string 02, we set that search property that manage call property. That is that. We'll see how to use that. Okay, so as we saw on the last day, the search API also something similar to that. Site URL underscore API, search query, and query text we need to pass. This is simple search query at site level. You want to make any query, duplicate. Open Visual Studio. So you can see this output also will be the same format what we have seen in that normal REST API call.
Yeah.
Yeah, close. You can see, this is the plain search query. Here we are not passing anything. Site URLs underscore API search query and query text we are passing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to apply any filter, sorting, all those things means, so each time in the query string, like what we saw in the normal SharePoint REST API, we saw how to apply filter, how to apply sorting, and all we saw, right? Same way, there is a property query template. You ignore this query template. We never used. Source ID. Source ID means there are different sources we can create. Search sources. Okay, at site level. So if we give particular source ID, it will search from only the source ID. That's what they have mentioned here. And ranking model, this one is start row. Start row is 10 means, say for example, what they are saying. I go to this site where it will useful test. Yes. See, here total number of item itself, like 10 to 11 only. Okay. If you are implementing a search application, there you are getting total number of items around 500,000, like that you are getting. All 500,000 you can't display in the same page, right? So you need to implement pagination.
Yeah.
1 2 3 4 like that. So first page you will be having around 10 items, second page 10 item, like that. Okay. So first page you will load top 10 item 0 to 9 you will load. Okay. When clicking on the second page, you will pass same search query, and there you will give the start index as 10. That's why we are using. Okay, first row of that in paging for the search result. Okay, from where it should start. That's what. Okay, so if you give 10 means, from 10th result it will display. Okay, you got my point.
Yeah.
Okay, same way. This is a row limit. A row limit means number of items you want to display in the search result. So here they have given 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 11 items displaying, but you want to have only 5 items means you can change the query and you give a row limit as 5. Okay, only 5 items and paginations will be implemented. Okay, select property is the one. Same way we saw, right? In the search normal API query, we will be having like fields. We will be giving title, author name. Okay, same way
Yeah.
we need to pass managed property. Here we should not pass field name directly. Okay, if you pass field name, it will not take. Sorry, only thing here will work is managed property. Okay, you ignore fields and crawled property in search API. Managed properties are the one will act like fields in the search API. You just remember, when you first will create list, in list will add fields. If you add fields directly, managed crawled property won't create it. Need to add at least one item in the list, then called property will be automatically created, then create managed property. Okay, so even for me also, in few interviews they asked like how you will implement search API, what is the steps you will follow. So we need to give the detailed steps. like based on our requirement, we need to create and so we need to create a content type, add a content type in the list, then add one entry. After adding the entry only, crawled property will created. Once crawled property created, we need to create or use the existing managed property. There we need to add crawled property and set record properties like sortable or filterable, whatever we need to set those things. After that
Uh,
only we go with the search API.
okay. What's
These
the use of this crawl property and manage property?
are managed property is the one act like a field in the search API. Okay, it is the that purpose. Okay, crawled property is the one SharePoint is internally crawling the content. Okay, to while crawling the content, it is mapping to particular property. For that, they are using this is for their internal purpose only. We can't directly use the crawl property.
If we
Okay,
want
for
to
example.
use that crawl property, we need to create one managed property for that,
Managed
right?
property, correct. Yes. There's a field called X. Okay. You can't directly use field X in the search. Okay. For that, SharePoint is helping to create a crawled property and OWS underscore X, it will come like this. OWS underscore X. It will be a crawled property which Microsoft creates. Okay. This also they are not allowing to use directly. Using this called property, we can create or use existing managed property. I mean, we can map this crawled property in any of the managed property. Map crawled property in managed properties. Okay, and then only we can use that. We can get that field result as a managed property value. Okay, so in the result, say for example, the managed property name is ABCD. Value of that field X will be available in the ABCD. Okay, you need to write coding according to that. Okay, and one more thing, there is a list called student.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Here student name, cost. Here also a list name. Let it be here student name, student's name, here name, class list, here student underscore name, college, student space name. Okay, so there are different fields. You can see student name, student underscore name, student space name. Different names are there, and you want to all fields are having same kind of value only, and you want to have search result. So you want to search all the list and the results would be the same. Okay, for that you can create a managed property, create managed property any name. You even use refinable string property, create managed property, and you can map all four crawled property under one managed property. That also we can do. We can map any number of crawled property under one managed property. Yes, managed property. So when you are searching name called Durga, if Durga is there in any one of the list, it will fetch. If it is there in 3 to 4 list, all the result it will come in the search result. Okay, you understand this concept?
Can you please explain again?
What I was saying, there can be a different list with same kind of properties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
but you want to display in the same search result. Okay,
Okay.
there can be different lists with same kind of property. Your requirement would be that all the contents would be displayed in same search result. Okay, for that, what you can do, you will be having crawled property for each property. Here, you have an advantage to map multiple crawled properties to a single managed property. Site information and then your site settings, site schema. See, here for the refinable string 02, we have mapped search property. Okay. Say, for example, there is a test list. There we have created, uh, we didn't create, in the search, test search, we have created that search property. Okay. So in the test list also, I'm creating new field, add column, let it be text field, search prop 1. Okay. Adding an item, search property, and giving value like string. Okay, so here search prop 1 is having a value, and same way there is one more list, test list, and test column 1. Okay, so you want to search these two field values in single search API. Okay, so for that you can add that crawled property here itself. You don't need to create separate managed property for that crawled property. If you are sure both are having same kind of value, as I explained, see, for each list in the student list, it will be name, its column name is name. For staff, in the staff list, its column name is student name. There are different lists, but its property going to be the same value. Okay, in that case, you create only one managed property. In that managed property, will map all four crawled properties. Test column 1 is also there, so I'm adding here. Okay, OW search property, OW test called one. Okay, you can add any number of crawled property in a single managed property. Okay, so this is one of the advantage we have in search API. Still, you have any query or any you have you need any clarification in this?
No,
Okay,
I understood.
okay, okay. One sec. Okay. That filter condition you can see file extension equals docx. Okay, so likewise they are adding the filter condition. I'll ping you this link. You go through this link and see, like if you go through this sample get request itself, you will understand how we can use search API. Okay, sort for sorting they have given sort list and same enable stemming. Stemming in the sense like it is like searching manage. It will whether you want to search management manager. These are you consider the first one. You search API, the text you are giving in the search API is incomplete, and you want to have different words like kind of additional words you can include in the search API. Those are the so whether you want to search only manage or you can include manager, management, those kind of words in the search API. That's what they are deciding in this stemming. This is Boolean value only, true or false. This is enough. You don't need to specify anything else. Okay. Trim duplicates is again same kind of property. So here we have seen right. There are a different list with a different name. Okay. Each list, if we have famous tree, and you don't want to display duplicate search result, you can use trim duplicates true or false. Okay, based on that. So if you make trim duplicate true, it will display only one search result. Okay, so other duplicate values won't come. For that they are given this property. And timeout error, if search query is big, how long it should take time, those things and all default on. Okay, enabling nickname, phonic, it is all like setting the property for that field. Highlighted properties. Okay, you go through these things. Okay, all the options they have provided in the search API. Okay, let me know if you have any query in this why the particular properties they are using. Okay, if you want any clarification, let me know. Okay. Everything they have given result URL and which search page when you are querying which search page they want to display the result. That's why it is something like redirect URL only. Okay, I pinged you this URL. You go through it and let me know if you have any query.
Yeah, sure.
So search API also here cover. Go through REST API and search API. These are the main topics we'll be using in the SPFX. Even if you go as a developer, this REST API is only you will be using in the SPFX. Even not only SharePoint APIs, if you are calling some API which is hosted in Azure or hosted in on-prem environment, you need to know the steps how to execute from the jQuery, JavaScript, or even the React how to call. So just uh, go through it and try to execute some sample APIs. Okay. So main query. So mostly I told you already. The REST API they will ask about expand for expand keyword for that lookup field, how to apply filter, how you will get your project, how you will get a project manager of the person and E tag we discussed, right? Provide concurrency, search API, you understand overall concept like that pre-configuration step, how to create managed property till that, and how to use managed property, how to make search API query. So if you want to have a search result from different URL, how you will decide from different tenant. So you understand all these concepts. So any kind of search API query, okay, we can't say only from these. They will ask like that. Okay, search API query is like generic. They can ask how you will implement search API, how you will call from particular list, how you will create managed property. So in generic way, any queries they can ask from search API. Okay, you go through it. Let's if you have any queries, we'll see. Okay, and we discussed about that throttling issue, handling that throttling issues in CSOM, JSOM, and REST API. Okay. So one thing for to avoid throttling issue in any search API, not search API, any query you are implementing, makes we need to make first we need to have two things. We need to have index the field that I told you, index the fields which you want to retrieve, index the field. This is the one thing. Second one, make a query write a query which makes query result less than 500, less than 5,000. If you are unable to write filter and make less than 500, we need to go with that pagination concept. Okay, pagination concept. Pagination concept means maximum number of item you can retrieve from the query should be 5,000. Okay, so you need to loop it. Okay, if say for example you want, there are 60,000 items in that 60,000 items in that list, and you want to fetch all 60,000 item and export into Excel or CSV any file. Okay, here the second point is not valid one. Okay, you can't apply, you can't write any filter query. Okay, only thing is you need to write a query in such a way that it execute 12 times. Okay, each time it will get 5,000 items and 12 times it will execute, and each whenever it executes you need to add in the temporary storage. At the end you can export to the Excel. Okay, that's what here I'm saying pagination. Executing query multiple times. It's not a query, executing the script multiple times so that we'll fetch all the data. Okay, and mostly uh, this will be like time consuming process. Okay, so whenever you are doing this kind of activity, you try to do this as a scheduled job. Try to do as a scheduled job. It means in the actual business time, this job won't executed. When user wants some particular report at the midnight of that user time or morning, so whenever when that business hour is not running, that time you can execute this query and you can fetch the report. Okay, that is the best practice, and the performance of the site also won't get impacted. Okay, so I'll show you the sample query. Manage options song. More than 5,700. Okay, so here difference is first we are setting the row limit. Okay, maximum value row limit you can give us a 5,000. Okay, in on-prem environment, if the throttling value is like more than 5,000, like 10,000 means you can give 10,000 like that. Okay, whatever the throttling value you can give that as a maximum value in the row limit. Okay, that one you need to set it in the camel query. And one more point is we need to mention remember list item collection position. We need to use list item collection position class. See some use list item collection class to manage the pagination. Manage pagination. Okay, by default it will be 0. Okay, like you can see the after that there is no major change in the query. Okay, list item collection and they given null camel query and context execute query same thing, and position they are updating list item collection position they are updating here items dot add range. Okay, that's what while loop. Again in the while loop they are doing. In the for loop they have, you can remove it. Whatever the operation you want to do, you can do in this for loop. Okay, so this is major classes list item collection position. Here only you need to set whatever the value you want to set. By default, it will be 0, and each time it will be get executed. And here you are updating that value. That's the only thing you are doing in the executing large number of items, executing the list which is having large number of items. Okay, so it won't get any issues when you are executing like this. Okay, same property available in the JSON as well. List item collection position JSON. This is C sharp only. You refer this list as well for the C sum. He has given clearly this is for C sum. Okay, I'm just trying to find for J sum. Okay, here they have given view query position, list item collection position. Okay, okay, you see this as well, and you will see some if there is some other blogs available. Like clearly they explain. Okay, this one they have given as an example. Okay, you go through this as well. Okay, so the thing is we need to execute as a like, but in single query we can't execute. We need to execute as a batches. Okay, for that we need to use a row limit property in the camel query. Then list item collection position class name. Using this we can set like a number of item in the pagination and all. We will be setting right 0 1 2 3, like that it will be automatically get incremented. For each item it will get 5000 item, and wherever we need to add we can add it, and at the end we can do our actual operations. Okay, this is the process we will be using for csum and jsum. Okay, uh, you go through it. Let's see for let's connect tomorrow for the REST API. Okay, I have some calls. Okay, I need to connect, so that's the way I'm disconnecting. Okay, for the REST API, how we will handle like throttling, that we will connect tomorrow. And if there is any other topic we are missing in the REST API related stuff, I too will check and will see tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Till now, do you have any query?
No.
Okay, yeah, you go through it. Let's connect tomorrow and let me know if you have any query.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uh, Please don't disconnect the call yet. I'm copying these list.